Hi everyone, I'm Holly with Missouri River Soap, and today I'm packing up some orders from our August release. Now these videos are very casual and fun and chatty, and we don't just whip right through them. So if you like the longer and chatty, just keep watching. If you don't like long and chatty, then I totally understand if you want to click away. But I just wanted to let you know what's up. So this order that I'm going to do next, should I find it? Okay, here we go. Got the order over here now. It's pretty large, so I am going to use a medium flat rate because it's actually headed off the mainland, and a regional is not going to do me any good. So I'm trying to be more eco-minded. So with this release, I am using this Geami, is that how you say it? This wrap pack. And basically it's just cut, and when you pull it apart it pops up and creates kind of a fluffy bottom. So I will probably try to do shred on the sides, but I don't know. I did cut another piece and I think I'll just use it. Let's just do that. It's got a long journey. Long journey on an airplane, but it's a long journey nonetheless, so probably won't take very long to get there actually. Wonder if I could go for a ride with it. I could do some ocean. Okay, but I gotta say that's really the dumbest statement I've ever made because I don't like flying or boats, so not happening. Oh goodness, my husband's trying to get me to go to Spain with him someday, and I'm like, you're just gonna have to knock me straight out. His family is from Spain and the Canary Islands, and he'd just love to go over there and explore someday, and I'm just like, I'm good. Take your mother. Anyway, I may go someday. This might have to knock me out. Maybe we'll be back to having those super fast flights like the Concorde back in the day. Okay, so there's a lot going on here, so this is something we're definitely gonna have to pay attention to. Alright, so I'm combining two orders here into the one. So let's see how it goes. I guess I'll just kind of pack as it works out. Alright, so we have the Beeziest of Knees soap. It's sold out at this point. Alright, so now I can actually put it on the edge because of that extra paper, so just gonna do that. And then I'll feel kind of out of kilter. I'm just gonna do it. We have Rainbow Succulent with this release. Has a fun rainbow swirl here, and Rainbow Succulent embeds on the top. Let's just do that. And this is the Magnolia Blossom. Now the top has the mica swirl, even though it's just a white soap in general. And we have Cool Cucumber, have Fresh Linen, Pink Watermelon. I think I may put, let's see. Let's get somebody, so let's get them more reorganized. Just a hint here. I try to go somewhat by scent just so that they're hanging out together. Okay, we have Poolside, that's Orange Sherbet and Creamy Coconut. Oh my, the UPS man is here. Okay, I have zero recollection of what I ordered, so maybe it wasn't even me that ordered it. We have a Pink Peony, and let's see, a Lemon Rose Water Sea Salt Soap. I'm trying to keep them somewhat separate because it's for like a mom and a daughter, and even though it's going to the same place, it is two separate orders. So I work upstairs in my attic, and we do have a security system and a camera system, so I can look over and see what's going on. but my dogs definitely alerted me. But if you heard the dogs, I just wanted to let you know that they are downstairs. They are in a whole nother part of the house. I come out of the house into the garage, all the way up the stairs into an attic. So my workspace is completely separate from my pets and my children for the most part. Not very many of them come up here, and if they do, it's to either ask a question or to work. Lemon rose water, I'm trying to mark them off as I go because I sure don't want to mess this one up. Now I do have this scrubby coffee pot soap. I'm going to put him right there for just a minute, just so we know he's in there. Alright, moving on to my other one that I'm working on here, Wild Iris. I'm actually going to turn these around. And Tickled Pink. Oh, I guess I didn't really show you, but here's Tickled Pink. That's a love spell type. And Smooches, which is a bombshell type. Huh? Isn't that funny? This is Love's Pure Light, which is a custom blend and smells so amazing. And we have another Fresh Linen. Let's see, we've got another Poolside and a Peach Bliss. Did I pack one of those already? I don't even remember. Anyway, we got a Peach Bliss. And we have a 1900 Magnolia Sea Salt Soap. Put that there. Trying to see how I want to do this. I mean, they obviously can hang out together somewhat. Obviously. Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put that there. And put him down there. And then we have a Citrus Buttermilk, which is back with this release. And a Garden Mint and Tea Tree, which, oh, that one's so good. Oh my goodness. It's not, to my nose, it's not medicinal at all. Okay. So now, I think I'll just put a little bit of shred and kind of level that off for Mr. Coffee Paw. This is just a scrubby soap. Not meant for all over body use. So I'm working with this new shred, and it's, well, don't even remember what it's called. Anyway, it's from EcoEnclose.com. And it's a little poofier than the shred I'm used to using. So it's acting just a hint different. You know what we're going to do? I'm gonna lay that a little bakery pickup sheet there on that one. Now I know sometimes it seems like I'm using a lot of shred, but it does compact. It's either this, the shred that can compact, or the biodegradable packing peanuts that don't compact around each item. And the shred comes to me in just a little tiny box, whereas the peanut thingies would be this huge bag, and storage is just such an issue, and I just like how everything can tuck around. So either way, we have to pack things safely so to get to its destination well and in one piece. If it ends up not arriving properly, then guess what happens? It just costs more money in the long run than if you just would have packed it right in the first place. Plus, the carriers won't honor any kind of a claim. They won't pay a claim if you don't have it packed right in the first place. So since this is going to 2 different people, I'm going to put in a couple more samples. So let's see. I don't think we have any cranberry limeade, so I'm going to put a cranberry limeade in there. And a green clover and aloe. And did this customer get a rainbow succulent? I'm pretty sure, yeah, one of them did. One did and one didn't. So maybe we just tuck one of those in. And we'll just do a buttermilk and honey unscented. Now normally I wouldn't send this many samples, and I'm having to be very cautious with my samples. But since we're going to 2 different people within the same household, we're just gonna roll with it. So I'm just going to put the invoices together. Put a little bit of this paper here again on the top. I've got my invoices, my business card. I have a little eco-friendly card from Eco Enclose. And then I'm just going to do my best to get this all folded in. I will have to ship this separately from my Shopify store. I tend to use GoShippo mostly. I think Pirate Ship would probably work too, but I am kind of disappointed that I can't do extra insurance via Shopify. It only insures up to $100. So I usually have to go to an alternate route, which is fine by me. I just wish that it was all, you know, right there together. I often get asked, how do I keep all the packages straight? Because there's no label on here. Well, I'm actually going to turn off the camera and I'm going to walk over and print this label right now. Otherwise, I would just put a little name on it and go do it later. Okay, so this one is going to Florida. Needed something bigger than a regional A, but the medium flat rate is still a couple dollars more than this regional B. So into this one is going a rainbow succulent soap set. So cute. Love it. I have just a little bit more at the time that I'm filming this, but I'm not sure when I'll be able to get this video uploaded. This customer bought a couple of leather and lace soaps. Put that right there. We have a couple of cranberry limeade soaps. We have 2 fresh linen soaps. We have a wild elderberry, a luscious lemon, and a figgy cream, and a lemon rose water sea salt soap. These boxes are just a little bit too big for my soaps in the mold that I have. And then we have 3 citrus buttermilks. So that is a delightful package, is it not? There's some nice smelling hand and body washing going on. That's for sure. So I might not have needed quite as much shred if I had used a medium, but with it costing a couple of dollars more, I opted for the shred cost. I do want to insure this one and put on a signature confirmation. Alright, so let's see, into this one, let's put a buttermilk and honey. And let's do a see. I had to check my list there for a second. Let's just do a rainbow succulent. That'll be. Put on a little bit more of that paper and my invoice and all of that. I forgot I had this guy hanging out right there. That's alright. Could use a little extra padding right here on the top anyway. So put on the little sticker. I'm starting to get a little bit used to this paper. I'm having a hard time though. I'm so used to, wow. I've been packing bubble wrap for, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 8, almost. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to put it in a regional rate A. And I'm probably just going to use a little bit of shred in this one instead. I do have that little piece, so I'm just going to put that at the bottom. Okay, so into this one, usually helps to lay things out a little bit more. Alright, we have a cool cucumber and a buttermilk and honey. Let's see, let's put him there. Garden mint and tea tree. Have a luscious lemon goat milk soap. A pink watermelon soap. Have wild elderberry. Cranberry limeade. And leather and lace. And then we do have these salt soaps here. Cover those up just a little, give them a little separation. And I guess I'll do the same with the top. Like so. And shred it up a little bit here. Alright, and then I'm going to put in a lemon rose water and the 1900 magnolia. Let's see. Alright, so let's look what we can do for samples. This customer did request some more like masculine type. So I have this mahogany teak wood. So I'm going to put one of those in there. And then let's see what else we got going on. I don't have a ton. Let's see, I didn't do a fresh linen, I don't think. So I'll put in a fresh linen. So guys usually like that one quite a bit. I will always try to honor requests if I can, as far as, you know, a certain type of sample. Not always, but I'll try. If you request, if you order during a big release and request that your video or your order be on video, I will almost always get to that. But if it's outside of the first initial release, I do have a harder time, because I'm usually making soap and I'm making wax melts and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and clearing off my counter and stopping to get everything set up for a video is much more difficult. But I always try to do special requests like that when I can. So here we go with Invoice. This is a nice snug package. I like it. It's going together really nicely. So you've probably been wondering, where in the world are my videos? Well, there's a couple of aspects to that. One, it is very hot and this attic gets quite hot. So if like right now, I only am running my air conditioner. Normally I have an additional fan and 2 dehumidifiers. I'm not working on bath bombs or anything like that, so it's okay for my dehumidifiers to be off for a couple of hours. But my temperature spikes. Now yesterday was 97 degrees and I was supposed to do these yesterday, but I just couldn't do it, because if I turned it off, we would have gone from like 75 in here to over 80, and I just couldn't do it. You know, I have to maintain some reasonable temperature. So that's why I've had some more like fast videos, because then I've had music with it and I can keep all my equipment still running. Now the alternate to this is that the graphics card is failing in my computer, and trying to edit videos is so frustrating. It's like very glitchy. Like on my bubble bath salts, I had it uploaded and someone was like, hey, what makes it bubble? And I was like, oh, that's a problem. So I checked it, had to pull it back off. I'd completely forgotten about the SLSA, and it was in the video. It was just so glitchy that it had jumped over that in my preview, and I didn't even think about it. So I had to fix that, but I'm having so many troubles. So like, if I go preview this video right now, and I'm probably going to try to do it, I'm going to try to power through for this packaging video to go up, but it would be like, and it would like skip over like 30 seconds, and then it takes so long to render the videos. And then if I find the glitch, it usually runs pretty good once the video is rendered before I upload it, but it still can show some of those glitches because the graphics card is failing. So to have to go back and re-edit and then hope that one works out. And then I've been finding that when I go back and re-edit something, like it'll get like a gray screen that's like just all garbled, and I have to completely scrap it and bring in the original footage. And so that's why we haven't had a whole lot of videos. Now, I do have a new thing coming, and it is custom built, so I have to wait a few weeks, but hopefully I will be able to edit and render video and just not have near the complications that I've had so far. But that's why you've not been getting a lot of videos from me recently. I sit down to edit and it's so frustrating that I'm just like, done, and I get up and I walk away, and I actually come upstairs and do something that needs to be done. So that's the story there. I will probably pack one more. It's a pretty big one, and it has some fun different products in it, so I'll be back for one more. Alright, so let's get this one packed up, and then I will call it a good day. I want to say that's pretty fun. Okay, this one's supposed to go this way, so I'm not sure that I grabbed this one wide enough. We'll see here. Yeah, I think that's alright. That fits in there pretty nice. A hint of a gap, but we'll have some shred in there also. the tissue. I love this green color. I've never been a huge fan of green, but I love this color so much. It's so pretty. Alright, I'm really hoping this is all gonna go. I'm hoping and praying. Okay, so I think I will create a layer of soap on the bottom. So let's do luscious lemon, wild elderberry, pink watermelon. Let's see if there's any other fruities. Okay, let's do poolside. Good. Up and see if I can get a little bit of shred back there. Magnolia blossom, rainbow succulent, leather and lace. Let's hold leather and lace to go a little different direction because it has a design on it. I'm gonna do peach, bliss, and twilight. I'm not sure I've shown you twilight. It's a really pretty, good smelling bar. There's a lot going on with this release, for sure. Alright, and we have a fresh linen and a restock of the Ridge came with this release. Alright, I think I may just put leather and lace like that. So to continue my video conversation, I actually do have a lot of videos filmed. Oh, that is not what I wanted you to do, Shred. It is not. I wanted you to just fall down in here and be happy down there. Let's cover that. I do have a lot of videos filmed. I have the making of the Rainbow Succulent Soap, the Rainbow Succulent Soap set. I have a video for Twilight, Mahogany Teakwood. What else do I got going on? All my fall soap videos are made. So I'm hanging in there, kind of waiting on that new equipment to arrive so that I can edit videos a little bit easier. Alright, so let's see what we still have going on. I have this will flip those upside down. Pink water, or lemon rose water, and 1900 magnolia. Have the rainbow succulent set fitting in there nicely. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's see. Okay, that's still fine. I have the cotton candy sugar whipped soap scrub. Oh my goodness, I love this stuff. I love it so much. Alright, so let's do the coffee. We have a coffee shop. You know what? I need to get a baggie. It probably comes across just how out of sorts I am sometimes on these packing videos, but I'm used to just working a different spot. Everything is there, ready to go. Alright, and I also have a Poppies and Peaches Room and Linen Spray. I'm feeling concerned. I'm not sure we're going to make this in this box. So here we have a cute little llama sea salt soap. Now, it's kind of two-toned. What happened was I decided that I did want the facial marks and everything there, and if I used the batter with the salt, it probably wasn't going to fill those in. So I poured it real thin as a small layer, and then I came back in with the salt batter. When I added the salt, you know, and then poured it in. But the face, you still couldn't see the face, so I did use a little mica painting on it. And I just love this little label with the llama on it. I just died over him. You should have heard me. I was giggling and carrying on. I was like, he's so cute. And my son's like walking over like, what's your problem? I was like, it's so cute. He's like, well, I'll take your word for it, Mom. Okay. We'll just roll with it. So I still have 3 bath bombs, and this is what's got me mostly concerned. I know I can get 2 here, but I'm not sure if I can get 1 more in here or not. This is going to be really, really close. Alright, I think I can do this. I think I can. So one thing that happens when I don't run the fan out of the dormer, well, the dormer gets really, really cold, and then it quits actually running the air conditioner. So even though it's hot outside, the compressor is hardly kicking on and off. Probably gonna end up giving him a little bit of a wrap. So let's do this. I have some more of this. So here we have my cotton candy bath bomb. Smells good, hard as a rock, yum. The only problem with scents like cotton candy is it may try to discolor. Alright, so there's that. And this is poolside. Smells so good. So here's the story with the baggies. And I have a cute little holographic zip. I want to say zip tie, but it's a twist tie. Anyway, here's the thing. I don't really like shrink wrap, and I don't like working with shrink wrap. I do use it like on the coffee pot soaps because I have not found anything else at this point. But what happens when you shrink wrap a bath bomb and you have to really fight to get it open? First of all, you're poking and prodding at it, and 2, you can't package it back up. So bath bombs are sensitive to humidity, and they can react. So I just like the idea of putting them in the little bag and twisting the tie up there, and that's the reason why I did that. Okay, so now the question is, can I still fit 1 more? So this one is strawberry milkshake. Smells so good. So let's see. Yeah, it's gonna work. So I'm gonna wrap this guy in just a little bit of this stuff also. And there we go. I think we got it in there. Okay, so we need to put in some samples. I have a French Quarter Bakery wax melt sample. My word, that smells so incredible. Let's see. I'm gonna put in a cool cucumber sample. And then there's just a little, there's a little gap right there, but I don't know that I really have enough room. I guess we'll try. No, I just don't have enough room for him. So I guess let's put in a buttermilk and honey. Okay, and with the Invoice, I guess I'll go ahead and put some more of this over the top just to kind of finish it off. Give a little extra protection there. And then my son is going to be taking this right away. We prefer to drop our packages off since we live out in the country. Sometimes pickups can get missed. Sometimes they're weird times. And we do also have plenty of critters that roam around out here. So we just kind of like to take our packages to the post office so we can confirm that we personally put them on the countertop. And so my son will be taking those here in just a few minutes. In fact, he's gonna wait on me to say, it's time, come and get them. Alright, so I'm just gonna tape this up off camera. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for the orders. I am so very blessed. And I will talk to you later. Bye.